Alright fellas, I'm back again. I'm not really back, I just recorded this video right after the one I made previously and I uploaded it at a later date, so it appears that I'm back thanks to the magic of the internet. Anyways, today I'm going to be talking about Overwatch 2, and boy, it is glorious what's happening right now, and I wanted to make some predictions. Anyways, for those of you who don't know, Overwatch 2 released on Steam recently, and boy, it is very hilarious. There are so many negative reviews, 9% positive, thousands upon thousands of hilarious reviews just ripping on Blizzard and Overwatch 2. This is by far one of my favorite reviews from ARGG. I don't know which Blizzard treats worse, its players or its female employees. Oh my god, let's insert that video of the meme where the guy's getting burned and just like... Anyways... This is god awful. I used to be a huge fan of Overwatch 1. I played it a lot. I played it religiously. And then when Overwatch 2 dropped, I played it and I was like, oh, at first I was like, this is kind of fun. And then as I played more and more, I was like, man, this is getting worse and worse and worse. Blizzard does not know how to make the game well anymore. I feel like there's like one dude who's working on the game and then like the 10 employees there are just making skins. That's it. That's what it feels like. And I don't want to get into all the PvE nonsense where, you know, like, what they did was so evil. They promised PvE would be coming in Overwatch 2, and they released it without the PvE, so then they could give us the PvP first. The thing is, they lied. There was no PvE. The PvE that they came out with was Invasion or whatever. They probably took the PvE that was already made and then butchered it into tiny pieces and then re-released it as content when really they didn't make anything. So, I mean, if they were working on it this entire time, they would have something to show for it, but there's nothing. There's nothing to show for it. So they lied to us. The reason why they released Overwatch 2 was because a lot of countries were banning loot boxes and they needed a new way to monetize. And it was through the battle pass and just selling skins for $20, which is way worse than what they had. Ironically speaking, because for Overwatch 1, if you just play the game, you can get every skin without spending a single penny. It's very generous in terms of giving you free loot boxes, free skins, and credits so that you could purchase skins without spending any money. And it makes me really sad. Anyways, here's my prediction. So, I'm just thinking like Blizzard. If I had no soul, and I was stupid greedy, what would I do? And I'm just looking at Diablo 4 and what they're doing in Diablo 4, and boy, are they evil, and they are so dumb. It surprises me how much greed has blinded Blizzard. Anyways, here's what I predict. Two things. When I see, from Blizzard's perspective, they're like, oh my god, there's so many more new customers playing our game. You know, there's so many customers playing our game on Steam. How do we milk money out of them? So right now, this is kind of funny, but Overwatch 2 is the least... How would you put it? They ruined Overwatch 2 the least compared to other games. Like, compared to what they did with Diablo 4, it's terrifying what they did with Diablo 4. A lot of people might not care, and that's fine. But objectively speaking, they made it a worse game. And the things they did is, like making you accidentally purchase the battle pass and refusing to refund you. That stuff is evil, bro. Anyways, Overwatch 2 is like, alright, so like stupid skin prices, you got the battle pass and the heroes being unlocked behind the battle pass, and you got matchmaking, taking longer than it should, so that again, you're spending more time playing ranked than you normally would, because that's their main goal. They want you to spend more time in the game. Other than that, it's not much they can really do to make the game a lot worse. So I'm like, what are they gonna pull? What kind of evil, like nonsense, some soulless, twisted shenanigans are they gonna pull on the new player base? How are they gonna try to milk them? And to be honest, I can't tell because I couldn't predict what they were gonna do to Diablo 4. I can't predict what they're gonna do to Overwatch 2. So I'm just gonna sit back and watch. And it's probably going to get to the point where people are going to get angry. I just wanted to show this chart though. This is hilarious. This is like the worst performance I've seen in my life. So if you look at the peaks, at 75k And then 1 day later, it drops to 71K. The next day, it's at 67K. The next day, 61. And then currently, 58. Even the little, the lowest points are dropping, 26K. Next day, 23K. A little bit 20, 21K. Look, man, usually, there's a huge spike in the beginning and it's slow decline. This is happening daily. There's a daily decline. That's insane. So anyway, I don't know what kind of nonsense they're gonna pull, but it's not gonna be good. And here's my second prediction. I think after ruining their game and after making people leave, they're milking as much money as they possibly can. I think what they're gonna do is they're gonna bring back Overwatch 1. And it's the laziest way to make more money. So here's what I think will happen. They're just gonna bring back Overwatch 1, and then they're gonna charge people money for it. Even though we already paid for it, they're gonna call it like Overwatch 1 Remastered, Overwatch 1 Classic, or just call it Overwatch with no number. And they're gonna charge people money for it, $50 or whatever. And it's gonna have, the battle pass and all that stuff in there. But they're just gonna bring back the old game and charge you money for it again. That's the easiest way to make money, and throw skins in there. I'm calling it, fellas. I'm calling it, because Blizzard is so stupid and so greedy. They're willing to ruin their own games in the name of profit. They don't even know why people stop playing the game. Anyways, it happened with World of Warcraft. It happened with almost every game they touched recently. They are not the same company. The rot is at the top and it's not leaving. There's no way to change Blizzard other than to stop playing their games and to stop paying for anything. You just leave them alone, leave the games alone, and then they'll be forced to change because they're not making any money. So if you want them to change, then you gotta stop playing their games. If you don't have a problem with their games and you're having fun, then by all means keep playing and enjoy it. I'm not here to tell you to do anything in particular, or I'm not gonna shake someone and be like, stop playing those games. If you're having fun with it, that's fine. But just as an observation, I'm mostly talking to the people who are fed up with Blizzard or who are tired of the shenanigans Blizzard is pulling. That's the easiest solution. Just stop playing their games. Because that's it. I called it. Overwatch 1 will probably be returning, and you're going to have to pay money for it. Alright, that's it. Oh man, being so sleep deprived really does something. Anyways, I'll catch you guys next time.